Hello guys, welcome to Untitled channel where we do tech and travel videos. Today is a tech talk where we talk about technology that's been announced from various of companies, and this is the second video of this series. Today I want to share with you what the most exciting upgrade in all platforms, iOS, macOS, watchOS and iPadOS. First of all is SharePlay. Have you ever wondered if you can watch a movie or listen to music or playing games while sharing your screen with others in a phone call? We all have been away from our families during this COVID-19, and most of our family may be abroad or in the same country that we cannot visit because of a pandemic. Apple bringing all this together to make the interaction with your families, with your friends that you aren't with, more interactive and more realistic than ever. SharePlay. You can use SharePlay to share your screens from iOS to iPad, from iPhone to iPad to MacBook. In all these platforms, sharing your screen, watching movies together. And as we heard from announcements today keynote, Apple are collaborating with Hulu, HBO and so on. And we are excited to be able to watch movies with our families on Hulu or HBO. Translation. Apple introduced Auto Translate, detect when you are speaking and let the translator do the rest. Also, white translation, where you can use translator anywhere within your devices. That includes photos on your phone or iPad or Mac. Soon, we will be able to program an iPad, which will be a fantastic experience. Programming starts in huge PCs, then it starts getting smaller, and now we have laptops and MacBooks. However, that experience getting much smaller into an iPad. Apple have broke the limits and brought the whole Swift and Xcode experience into iPads. Now, privacy. These decades, we have been hearing a lot about user privacy, and many users across the globe are concerned about their data and how it's been used. Apple in this area are doing a great job, and I really like it. And protecting the user data from making some of Siri commands can be used offline to hiding an IP address from trackers, encryption that even Apple itself cannot read your data. In 21st century, most of us are concerned about our health, and sometimes it's hard to make it to the doctor and just to keep track of your body. Apple announced they made 3 products that can help users to improve their health and mindfulness. First, mobility. Many individuals, while growing older, have a hard time maintaining balance while walking, and that causes falling down, and that make it sometimes bad for the individual to walk after that. The iPhone is able now to detect how you walk and the time between the step, and you will be able to track and see how your steadiness, which is the balance, has been in the frame of time, and get help if needed before it's too late. Second is trends. Will help user track their data from steps, walking steadiness, and also summary of lab data such as tracking your cholesterol and your bloods. Health sharing for people that are most important to you. Now it is easier to protect and stay connected with the loved ones, and everything is encrypted, and even Apple do not have any access to any of your data. Now the Mac. I'm always excited about the Mac because I have a Mac and I really love it. And I've used iPhone before, I've never used iPad, but Mac I'm always excited about. All the previous improvements and iOS, iPadOS, IOS15 and iPadOS15 will be available in Mac. That includes sharing with you, quick notes, focus, Apple is adding a new feature in their ecosystem, which is universal control. In simple way, you have an iPad, for example, and a MacBook at the same time. And for example, you want to share a screen together or something like that, or you have an iMac as well. For example, I have two screens behind connected to HDMI together, but you're putting MacBook and iMac together and iPad, you can share the screen. You can move through the screens whenever you like it, which is amazing because you can share folders together easily. There are also other improvements, which is in Safari, for example, the tabs, how they make a redesign whole tabs and UI of Safari. But that thing we will look at it once it's available, and next month until or next fall, hopefully soon. So before finishing this video, the last thing I'm most excited about is object capture. If you are a 3D designer that likes to design pre-existing stuff in a real life, it will be easier for you with object capture. You can take several pictures, for example, in your iPhone or iPad of an object, specific object. You can just add it into Cinema 4D and turn it into a 3D, which is amazing. Just 2D photos from different angles and you get your 3D model, that's the most excited thing in the technology and programming and 3D and this year, because now games developer designer would be much easier to finish your game earlier, because usually you spend on making projects in Blender or Maya for 1 week or more sometimes. Now it's easier, just take picture, much easier. I don't know if it works in Face, but so far they show only the objects. Last thing I hope Apple will do is taking care of us left-handed, because most of their product is right-handed. Even the UI is mostly right-handed. So I hope one day Apple can make left-handed UI, for example, making states pattern and making like you can choose between your UI to be left-handed or right-handed, or hardware, for example, the fingerprint. I want to use my left-handed fingerprint. I don't want to use my right-handed because I'm usually used to my left, so I like just easy. So I hope they change the button of fingerprint in a MacBook, put it in left, which would be cool for us left-handed people community around the world. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow. However, I just wanna let you know that Wednesday video will be there will be no video on Wednesday. The reason being, I wanted to make this video quickly for Apple and WWDC for all my audience here. And if you haven't subscribed, if you are new in this channel, please do so, subscribe and help this channel grow. And more videos are coming out of travel tech. Tomorrow video will be short tutorial and will be excited one, because I don't think nobody done that before. So I want to make it for you. It's involved programming obviously, and we'll see you tomorrow. And we'll see you after tomorrow. It's Friday instead of Wednesday. However, Wednesday will stay the same. I just wanna launch Apple stuff today, because today is WWDC. I didn't want to wait until Wednesday. But however, I will see you next time, guys.